that note, and we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to WWT Wrestling with the Trivia. I'm your host, JPO Jordan Pierce Owens. Today, we don't just have any match. We have a title match. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ is in the house. He is defending. This man has never had a one-on-one with this man. He was the next closest on the rankings without having a one-on-one other than me. But I couldn't find a host, so we went with Steve. Let's introduce first the challenger, ladies and gentlemen. You know him from here. You know him from a show about trivia. The current four-time a show about trivia champion.
Four-time.
Former WWE champion.
Former WWT champion, third ever WWT champion. Yeah, but definitely not the shortest reign. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get in my Nico's a bitch.
Who are we getting at? Okay, Nico. I don't go by days in this league because there's also been a lot of unfair, like this guy had a month while I moved, and this guy had a title match 2 days after he won it. So I wouldn't use days as any kind of significance.
I'm just listen. Honestly, I'm excited to have this match. I'm excited to have this match. We've never had a one-on-one before. We've always competed in like a four-way or five-way or something like that. He's probably gonna kick my ass. Just like how I probably would kick his ass in a show about trivia. But but we'll see. I mean, I'm here just to have fun, man. If I lose, it is what it is. You know, he's the champ, and if I win, well, maybe we'll see. Maybe I pull out the make a Cinderella story out of this. You know, complete with the glass slippers and all.
And speaking of Cinderella, I found his glass slipper, and it didn't fit, so it must not have been him. He's the current reigning and defending champion, now a two-time champion, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Something happened with Nico. It was weird. Chris Cass.
I don't think I could ever wear glass slippers because I'm a really heavy walker, and I feel I would just shatter them completely, and we'd have a huge
what do you
accident.
mean you're a heavy walker? I've never heard that term.
Like, it's like when I walk, like, my apartment will, like, shake. Like, it's like almost like I stomp walk, but not really. It's like I'm really heavy-footed.
That sounded like a Seinfeld joke. He's a heavy walker. He walks too heavy.
Right? Yeah, it could be a thing. You know, the ground just shakes around.
What's the deal with these heavy walkers?
But yeah, I'm happy to be here. As I requested I wanted a match against someone I never faced one-on-one, and you provided that. Unfortunately, it wasn't you. It's been a while since my last defense. Got myself a haircut. Finally found a barber that didn't dodge me. And here we are. Let's do this.
I'm glad you finally found Brutus. Get it? It's a barber joke. All right, guys, it's a title match, but it's the same game as any game. 20 questions. The man with the most points walks away with the W. Question number 1. Who did the Shield, as in Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, defeat to win their tag team titles at Extreme Rules 2013? The answer is not Ricky Rabies. All right, we got it locked in. Chris?
Daniel Bryan and Kane.
And Steve?
Team Hell No.
Oh, we got a tight game going. Men are tied on that first question. Good job, gents. Question number 2. Who did Randy Orton defeat in his WWE debut on an April 2002 SmackDown? Using what in my mind is one of the top 5 worst finishers, the Overdrive.
No, that's top 1 worst finisher.
The dude's just taking an ass bump. It's not hurting his head. Like, what is that move? Steve, what you got?
Hardcore Holly.
What you got, Chris?
Hardcore Holly.
Very nice. Keeping it tied. We go on to the world of NWA TNA. Who were the 2 men? So 2 answers. The 2 men Christian Cage defeated to win his 2 NWA world titles. The second one wasn't a triple threat, but I'm looking for who held it, just to have a full grasp of the question. Of course, if someone or both of them have both answers, they'll get the point. If someone has 1 and the other person has 0, they will get the point. Or if they both have 1. We shall find out now, Chris.
Jeff Jarrett and Abyss.
Steve.
I only had one of them. I couldn't think of the other one. I put Jeff Jarrett and Ken Shamrock.
Unfortunately, Chris will get the point only that time. Jeff Jarrett and Abyss. Yes. Ken Shamrock long gone by the time Christian gets to TNA. Although now he's back. Ken Shamrock and Christian. Or did Shamrock leave again? I don't know. Number 4. Who did Rhino defeat in his WWE return for NXT in February 2015? I'll give a hint if both men allow it.
Yes. Steve?
Yes.
He's currently still there on Raw or SmackDown.
Okay. There's not that person.
All right.
Not in NXT, but on Raw or SmackDown.
All right.
Okay, I got to guess.
Me too.
I had Bull Dempsey.
He was, that's not too long after. I did see him, but he's not the first one. Steve.
Baron Corbin, I believe.
And Chris.
I also had Baron Corbin.
I was actually Walk with Elias.
Oh.
He teamed with Corbin, didn't he? Did he fight Corbin or did he just team with him?
I thought that's why I went there, because I thought it was like a I hate you, but let's be
teammates. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Elias was the first guy to get a nice win over Elias. Number 5. Who did Kevin Steen defeat to win his Ring of Honor World title in May 2012?
I know Chris knows this answer.
Si, senor.
All
right, both men in. Just step back at the top. Chris.
Davey Richards.
Steve.
Yeah, I put Homicide.
It was indeed the American Wolf, Davey Richards. Going to number 6. What kind of match did Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose have at SummerSlam 2014? Okay. So you are right. He did fight Corbin. They even fought at TakeOver Unstoppable. Bull Dempsey right before Corbin.
Yeah, that's why I went with Bull Dempsey first. But yeah,
like you weren't far.
Did you have something different first, Steve, or did you always have?
I actually had Bull Dempsey too.
But yeah, his return. Oh, it looks like it was a squash too. 30 seconds.
Yeah. It was probably Elias. Before Elias was like playing guitar.
Elias. Yeah, he has a last name actually. He's still Samson at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Are we Insky?
Insky.
Steve Mesa ski. That was hard to say.
Lumberjack match.
Chris.
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack's what we're looking for, gents. Good job. All right, number 7. In January this year, all 6 members of the Inner Circle battled in a triple threat tag team match. Which 2 won? And I guess not all 6. 6 of 7. I don't know if that changes anything.
Probably not.
Everyone's still in? All right. Steve.
Jack Hager and Sammy Guevara.
And Chris.
Chris Jericho and MJF.
Chris got it. They were the victors. Hager and Guevara were a team, as well as Santana and Ortiz. I forgot about Wardlow. That's why I wanted to make sure everyone knew it was an MJF period, because it's not technically all 6 of 7. All right. Hey, speaking of triple threat matches with tag teams, who won a triple threat tag team match at NXT TakeOver Orlando in April 2017?
In.
All right. What you got, Chris?
I had no idea, so I said the Revival.
And Steve?
AOP, Authors of Pain.
Very nice. Steve gets a point, climbing up, breathing down Chris's neck. Number 9. Hey, before it was just on, it was all, I don't know why I'm mentioning that. Never mind. When WWE main event debuted on Ion Television, the first match was a champion versus champion match featuring who? The two main champions of that time. I was trying to get it before it was just a B show, basically, is what I was trying to get at before. And I just couldn't find the words.
I mean, like, all those kind of shows kind of started hot like that. Like, Sunday Night Heat was like, they had huge matches on Sunday Night Heat when it first started.
They had DX on there, Owen, everyone. Even Superstars. Like, when it first started, it was like, well, I won't say names. Well, let's get to the answer, then I can say some names. All right, what you got, Steve?
I put down Ziggler versus Miz.
Chris?
CM Punk versus Sheamus.
Chris nailed it on the head. Punk and Sheamus. Yeah, even Superstars started off with, like, Shawn and Shane McMahon and Undertaker, and then all of a sudden it was like, and now your main event is Santino versus Ryder.
I think I know that the first. I don't know if it's a future question, but you have the first main event of Superstars when they brought it back as a question.
No, not now.
Okay, because I think the first main event of Superstars may have been Undertaker versus Matt Hardy.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right. That's why I mentioned Taker.
But no, when Sunday Night Heat started, you go back and like some of the first episodes, it would have like big stars against like lower card guys. I think one was like main evented by Undertaker and Kane against the Disciples of Apocalypse, and it's like what?
8-ball chains or
8-ball and skull.
Okay, the two-balled one. Yeah. When I was a kid, I didn't. My parents bought me the figure, and I don't know if they made it loose. I never knew who I owned. I couldn't tell.
I think they sold 8-ball and skull together as a 2-pack. You had to buy them separately.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't know who I had.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, I had to pull it up. It's everyone's favorite Who Dis round. I will show you a photo of a professional wrestler, and you tell me simply who that be.
Who it be?
Who dis? All right. I was gonna maybe offer hints, but I think you guys are in. So, Steve, what you got?
Wes Briscoe.
And Chris?
Wes Briscoe.
Very nice. Jan's Wes Briscoe, FTW for the win. All
Shout
right.
out to the Aces and Eights.
Yeah, good old Aces and Eights. Yeah, it was his best looking photo, so I went with it. Thought it might help too. Number 11, going in my favorite round, the land of movies. Who plays Malin Ackerman's gay dad Ed in the 2020 film Chick Fight? Want me to give a hint?
I'm gonna let Steve pick first on this time since I did the last hint.
Yeah, give a hint.
Sure, go for it.
All right, former WWE and WCW World Champion.
It is not John Cena then.
I mean, I can't fact check. I don't remember. He wasn't ready to rumble. Maybe he held the title. Had a hair. Oh, there's the hair.
Is that a hint? He wasn't ready to rumble?
No, John Cena wasn't ready to rumble.
Oh yeah, he was. He was in the gym with Goldberg.
He's in the background, yeah. That's why I was saying, like, maybe.
I thought that was a hint because I was like,
no, I wasn't trying to give it. I wasn't trying to connect the two. Maybe, but I was never trying to connect it.
Yeah, so I think there's only one guy ready to rumble that held both those.
Oh, that's a good point too. I didn't really think of that. But like I said, I was not trying to make that. I was just making a Cena joke. All right, we in?
Yeah.
Krisky.
I just put Big Show.
Steve?
I put Kevin Nash.
Steve gets the point. Kevin Nash is her gay dad Ed.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think the only guy ready to rumble that would have both would have been Sid, maybe?
Maybe. I'd have to think about it, but yeah, off the top of my head. You know, that's true. How come Nash is not in that? Is he not around?
He was, but I think I don't know. There was, like, if you think about it, besides, like, maybe Sid, Booker, and DDP, Sting, I guess, was in it. But, yeah. A lot of those, like, guys weren't in it. Like, the clickier guys, I guess.
All right, guys. Question number 12. I mixed it up a little bit because I went to the land of TNA for your pay-per-view question round.
Oh, no.
What 2005 TNA pay-per-view featured Jeff Jarrett versus Monty Brown, AJ Styles versus Chris Sabin versus Petey Williams, Jeff Hardy versus Scott Hall, and Raven versus Eric Watts.
I don't give a fuck, so I just put down an answer. I have a name of a pay-per-view, but
I was gonna say you got at least 1 in 30 shot. I don't know how many pay-per-view names I've had.
Wait, okay, what was the first match again?
Jeff Jarrett
and Monty Brown.
Jeff Jarrett and Monty Brown.
Okay. No. I know there's 2 pay-per-views I'm stuck between. I always get them mixed up about which one is which. Let's go with this one then. I'm gonna hate myself for changing my mind here. Okay, man.
Steve.
I put down Hard Justice.
What you get? Looks like you put Had Justice.
Chris. It's between Final Resolution and Against All Odds, and I went with Final Resolution.
You chose right.
Yeah.
Final
Resolution. It made more sense because Final Resolution's first, so Scott Hall wouldn't have been fired yet.
Oh, is he gone by February?
I think so, yeah.
Number 13. Who knocked out Aleister Black's door and faced him at Extreme Rules 2019? Steven and Ant's probably been finished.
Damn.
Well, Steve, what you got?
Swish Shusherman. Cesar.
What you got, Chris?
Scissor.
Yes, indeed. Well, more than halfway there living on a prayer, by the way. Is going to 14. Chris just hit double digits. We always talk about the final Nitro, but the final WCW Thunder saw Jeff Jarrett and Scott Steiner defeat who in the main event handicap match? There's just one name. Very apropos that WCW and Thunder on a fucking handicap match.
Jeff Jarrett and who?
Jeff Jarrett and Scott Steiner. Coming up next, a question about a league I don't think I've ever asked a question about. All right, Steve, what you got?
I put down Booker T.
What you got? Looks like Booter T. All right, what you got? No dirty sweep here, looking for Goldust or Dustin Rhodes,
no.
actually.
I was thinking of that because, I know the last Nitro, before the last Nitro, there was, I think it was Jeff Jarrett and Ric Flair against the, Dusty and Dustin. So I was thinking that, but
towards the end, for sure, yeah, at some point.
Yeah, I think the loser had to kiss a horse's ass or something, if I remember correctly.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, that all seems to check out logically with WCW 2000, 2001. Number 15, what is the name of the main title for the now defunct Dragon Gate USA? The likes of Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, and Drew Galloway held. It's got a very specific name. It's not just heavyweight, something unique. Number 16. I didn't write down the answer, but luckily I remembered it. All right, question 15. Chris.
Was it the Open the Freedom Gate Championship? That might be
Steve.
I put the Open Gate Championship.
I got to give it to Chris. He nailed it. Open the Freedom Gate.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that because I went to a Dragon Gate USA show in 2013.
There you go. Did I go? No, I only saw several balls. I don't think I ever saw.
I think Gargano held it for 400 days or some shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, he had it for fucking ever. All right, I think I saw him defend it just uninvolved. Number 16, what current NXT star made his NXT debut teaming with Matt Riddle in April 2020, defeating Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish?
April 2020?
Yes, sir. I got an Extreme Rules on in the background right now. Jericho is about to fight Mysterio in a pretty good match from what I recall. Have they announced any Extreme matches yet?
I don't think so.
Balor Extreme Rules matches or just Extreme Rules
anything extreme at all.
Eye for an eye part 2. No.
Well, no, I'm being legit. So far, it's just WWE normal rules.
Yeah, just the Extreme Rules match for the Universal. That's it.
So
is that Extreme?
Yeah.
You said so April 2020. April 2020.
For the third time, yes.
NXT.
For the second time, yes.
All right, I got something.
Current NXT debuted in NXT April 2020 with Rhino, defeating Strong and Fish. All right, Steve, what'd you come up with?
I wasn't positive. I put Kushida.
And Chris?
I had Pete Dunne.
Ooh, dirty sweep. Timothy Thatcher.
Oh.
He had to replace Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's already been there. He had to replace Dunne while he was a tag champion. The next week they lost the titles, I think. Number 17. Hey, speaking of Roderick Strong, you know he wrestled on a January 2005 SmackDown, losing in under 2 minutes to who? All right, Chris.
Kurt Angle.
And Steve.
Matt Hardy.
Kurt Angle. Yes, it was a gold medal challenge, something like that. Yeah, he defeated a couple of Ring of Honor guys. Like this was him and John Walters, the pure champion. I was like, why is Kurt killing all the Ring of Honor guys? Number 18. Who did the Best Friends defeat at Double or Nothing 2019? Best Friends. No AEW spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. I saw they opened with Danielson and Omega.
Fuck.
Fuck is not the right answer.
All right.
Oh, all right. We locked on in. Steve.
Strong Hearts.
And Chris.
I had to see you.
Ooh, it's another 3-letter team, kind of, sort of. TH2, the Hybrid 2, Jack Evans, and Hello. Number 19, what current AEW star had a very brief WWE run on Velocity in 2005, going undefeated? Let me finish the question, Chris. Going
undefeated. Done. I know it.
Picking up wins over Nunzio, Scotty 2 Hotty, Funaki, and Paul London.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I'm not even halfway through this fucking question.
The second you said it, I knew it. I was like, yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what you got, buddy?
Call Cabana.
Boom, boom. Chris.
Kazarian.
It was Kazarian, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, and he must have had like no non-compete because like he literally wrestles PWG like the month of him going, and then like the month of, if not the month after, he leaves. Like, there's like no gap in like he's there for like a month and a half, 2 months.
I think a couple months ago, like I read a story about it. And I think Vince told Kazarian to cut his hair. Yeah, he was like, nah.
Yeah. No, it's weird because obviously, like they liked him. He's undefeated technically on TV. All right, number 20 at Battleground 2017. Who did Sami Zayn defeat in this person's only WWE singles pay-per-view match?
Finishing up strong.
There we go. Strong Hearts. See what you got.
Strong Minds as well. Mike Kanellis.
And Chris.
Oh, right. That was his name. I put Mike Bennett. You can put me wrong if you want.
Yeah, I mean, he had the right name, so we'll give it to Steve. But regardless, here is your winner and still WWT champion, Chris the Cassinator, Cassman Cass. Final scores 13-8. We'll start with Chris. You got another picture of your belt, 13 points. Any parting words, movie recommendations, favorite season of The Simpsons? Go.
Favorite of the season of The Simpsons is season 8. Movie recommendation, yeah, I really liked season 8. 8 and 9 I really actually liked. I don't know, soft spots. Soft spots.
All right,
other than that, yeah,
they're all pretty good. So
no movie recommendations. I don't really watch movies, but who knows where that goes from there. And I just want to say that anyone in the top 10 and beyond, if I've never faced you one-on-one, I want to. Let's go.
I have a movie recommendation: Chick Fight, starring Kevin Nash. Steve, no, very, very valiant effort as well. 8 points. Even had a couple of steals there. Any parting words, movie recommendations, and your favorite season of The Simpsons?
Favorite season of Simpsons. I'm gonna go with, I believe, 5. Season 5. It's a pretty great. It has a number of good episodes on there. Yeah. As far as movie recommendations go, I mean, I've seen good movies. Shang-Chi is a good movie. Great
tomorrow.
movie.
Nope, Saturday. I lied.
Great movies. Hey, Shang-Chi's showing up on Disney Plus November 12th. So if you want to hold off to that,
nope, it's too long.
Maybe not. Too long. Favorite. Hey, next Tuesday, I am watching No Time to Die, 2 weeks before the movie comes out. Looking forward to it and reviewing it, hopefully somewhat down the line on a show about shows. So that way I can put that video and give it to the press people so they're happy that I reviewed it.
Oh, is that what they want? Okay, then yeah, we'll definitely do something.
Yeah, we'll do like a bunch. I'm thinking about if we're gonna do a countdown, maybe do top 10 Bond songs of all time. I don't know if that's interest, whatever, just throwing it out there.
I have to look that shit up. I don't know.
you don't know the songs for Bond?
I'm sure I've heard like the last few.
Yeah, like I've never liked an Adele song, but the Skyfall one's pretty good.
Oh, pretty what? Okay, top, you know what? Your new champion, Steve.
Top 5.
I like that song.
That's the top 5 Bond song.
My favorite is the Garbage theme from.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good.
I remember that.
No, The World Is Not Enough. I know that one. That actually was my first James Bond movie I saw on DVD.
That was the first video I saw there.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I had a good match.
Boom, Colt Cabana.
Yeah, Colt Cabana, not Kazarian. I had a great match. Cass, you proved why you are the champ for a reason, and it is what it is. Honestly, I was expecting to kind of to slaughter Cass and movie trivia, but I didn't think that we were going to do wrestling trivia. But it is what it is. I had fun. I'm down for movie trivia. Cass, you step into my world, buddy.
Join us tomorrow, Chris. Picks and lists. Oh, yeah. It's a whole different kind of ball game.
Well, that you should definitely join us for picks and lists, Chris.
Let me end this though, so it's not that big of a video file. For Steve, for Chris, for me, JPO. We love you more than you'll ever know. Zing, zing, zadam.